What's up, everybody? It's your boy DK Bones here, talking about the Odyssey. I was gonna try to stay out of this subject, this whole debacle thing that's going on with the Odyssey. When I first heard about this movie, I was super psyched because I love Greek mythology, I love history, I love stories, um, this mystery, and all that jazz. Um, the biggest problem I have with this before I even get into the article with Chris Nolan is his the way he tries to make people understand why he's doing what he's doing. If he would have just came out and said, I'm making all these changes to the characters of the story based on how the Oscars are done, I would fully accept it what he's doing. But now he's just making stupid comments. Some of the actors involved are making stupid comments, especially this young lady in the photo. But basically, she says one thing about Greek people, but then says something different about African people when it comes to Black Panther. So what the whole thing is, they're trying to dictate to what people feel about the Odyssey and the understanding of the Odyssey, and it's not making any sense to anyone on anything they're doing with this movie. So let's get in this article. It's by Matt McGloin. Let's go. Audiences interested in Christopher Nolan's Odyssey has taken a big hit. Yep. The latest audience attracting numbers show interest in the movie dropped 8 points, falling from 54 to 46, according to the Quadrum via Puck News. And if you saw my other video I got into about Puck News, awareness has slipped 2 points to 40. The drop comes weeks after controversy surrounding Nolan's casting choices of Lupita Nolan's. I'm messing her name up, but comments about playing Helen Troy, backlash from fans online, even Nolan's recent 60 Minutes appearance, which does not appear to have helped to calm things and may have actually backfired. Yeah, everything they're doing is not helping. The Odyssey interest has dropped 8 points. The Quantum numbers show the Odyssey has lost momentum with audience. Again, the stuff they do they're not trying to draw people, they're pushing people away with these movies, especially summer movies. I did a couple weeks about. Now they're hoping these movies do well. Back in the day, my time, some movies were, this one's going to make money, this one we don't know about, but there was always the movies you knew were going to make money and you were like, yeah, I want to go see that. Interest has dropped from 54 to 46, a steep 8-point slide from one's biggest movies of 2026 calendar. Audience awareness has fell from 42 to 40. Just take that as a grain of salt. Odyssey still has time before release, but the latest numbers suggest online backlash is real and may be starting to bleed into general audience perception. Especially when you got The View, people on The View, which people hate The View, trying to promote your movie and giving worse comments. Backlash over Nolan's casting hasn't gone away. The drop follows controversy over Nolan's casting of Odyssey, including Lupa. We already went over that. Full breakdown of, yeah, you can click on this link and get the full breakdown of who's in the movie and certain characters. Matter of fact, we got, let's see if they show it. I like doing, yeah, you got Ben Salvi as Alma, American, Syrian, Jewish. John Nwingas as a Colombian American. He's playing this character. Like they're going full blown. And this is one of the biggest, my Ellie's Page role to be announced. But everybody believes she's playing Achilles, which would be horrible. Anyways, the biggest thing about this article we're getting into is the young lady playing Helen of Troy. Her comments they're criticizing because Elon Musk made a comment, but recent just backlash of her was, I'm supportive of Chris' intentions with it and the versions of the story that he's telling are as a representative of the world. The comments did not end the debate, they only added more fuel to the fire because the backlash escalated the week when Greek City Times published an open letter to Nolan's Odyssey cast signed on behalf of the Greek community. Listing every principal cast member's heritage, pointing where the Greeks are. And then her comments from Black Panther resurfaced online. In an older interview, she praised Black Panther for pushing back against the misrepresentation of Africa and respecting the real African cultures, which everybody knows Black Panther's it's fake. It's a comic book. Same thing as with Odyssey. But you can't say one thing about Black Panther representing Africans and not say the same thing about Odyssey representing Greeks. And that's what everybody's getting at. They're also going after Nolan. Recently appeared on 60 Minutes from Odyssey, but new tracking number suggested interview did not post interest in the audience. Instead, the movie interest score dropped sharply. And that's a sad thing. He's a really, really good director, but he's like putting people in positions, characters that doesn't make sense. And then you got Nicolas Cage recently come out and said that Christopher Nolan is among the list of directors whose feelings get hurt, and it seems like his feelings are getting hurt based on how he is portraying the Odyssey. I want to go see this movie. I don't know if I'm going to go see it now. I think I still will go see it just to see how it is. I'm not, if you watch any of my content, I'm not big on downing movies. But if I have to give a bad review, I'll give a bad review on it. Most of the time, I try to get good reviews on movies that I like. I don't like talking about bad movies, but this might be a first. Anyways, let me know what your comments are on this article, my opinions. Hit that like button, sub up, hit that alert, share, and I will see you guys next time. Stay blessed. Audio Jungle.